Good morning, everyone. My name is Justin Meyer, Deputy Director with the Kansas City Aviation Department, and it is my pleasure to welcome you and to share such exciting news that effective immediately, we're launching a program that will allow passengers to access the beyond public areas past the secure checkpoint. So really pleased to have an excellent list of speakers here, and I'll hand it off to Mayor Quentin Lucas.
All right. Well, thank you. Oh, please. That's too much. Welcome to KCI Airport. We are proud, and we have been proud since our February 2023 opening. It feels like it was just yesterday. This is the largest infrastructure project in the history of Kansas City, and we've been proud of the success. Ridership up, more flight options, outstanding employment opportunities for thousands of people in the Kansas City region. And today we get to share the joy that we've had at KCI Airport and through our aviation department with folks from around our community. And what we will be able to do from this Guest Pass program is really open up KCI, our restaurants, and our businesses to so many people from throughout our region. What this is for is about connections for families. You have a chance to meet someone at the gate. It's about getting an opportunity to see the best of Kansas City. We're proud of our restaurants, our concessions, our shops, and so much more. And to get a chance to see the good work that Melissa Cooper and her team do at KCI Airport each and every day. This is something that is about family connections, it's about building and supporting our community, and more than anything, it's about celebrating one of Kansas City's best assets. No longer is KCI Airport perhaps a place you go to maybe once or twice a year, but it's instead a place that every person throughout our region gets a chance to be a part of. So we are thankful for the work of our aviation department, our friends at the Transportation Security Administration, and all of those who will make this program work and this program work well. Kansas City is proud of its airport. We're proud of the traditions that we've had at KCI Airport and at Downtown Airport previously, but more than anything, we're extra excited to be able to share it. So I thank all of you for helping us spread the word. I look forward to seeing more people at KCI giving us a chance to fill up and support our shops and our businesses and our restaurants in every part of the airport. And more than anything, I look forward to having the opportunity perhaps to come out here for a relaxing day, perhaps a haircut, although I don't go to the barber shop as much as I used to, but perhaps I'll find something else to do on the other side of security. With that, I'm happy to introduce the chair of our Transportation Infrastructure and Operations Committee, who's worked a lot and extensively with the KCI Airport, both in the new terminal project, but in our everyday work, and that's Councilman Kevin O'Neill of the big 1st District in Kansas City.
So they invited me because I was alive when we used the downtown airport. I remember them building the first airport out here, and now here I am at the dawn of my career, or at the dusk of my career, and I'm witnessing this phenomenal project that has come full circle in Kansas City. The 4th airport I've lived through, third airport I've lived through. And I'm just thrilled to be here to tell you all the great things that have happened here. All of the aviation department has done such a great job of putting the finishing touches on this place, and all of we have a new cell lot now. We're going to have a new cell lot. I just, as a chair of the Transportation Infrastructure and Operations Committee, I love working with the airport, but also as a 1st District City Councilman, this is in my district, so it's been very, very important to watch this grow, and now the record months we're having. So I'll leave it at that this is another great project that the Aviation Department is bringing us, and I'm going to let Melissa Cooper fill you in on the details. So Melissa is our Aviation Director.
Thank you. I am Melissa Cooper. I am the Director of Aviation for Kansas City International Airport, as well as the Kansas City Downtown Airport. A longtime resident, or forever resident of Kansas City, Missouri, and I'm just proud to be a part of this team under the leadership of the Mayor and City Council and Councilman O'Neill's work. We have really wanted to be open and be available for all people. And one of the things we've heard from the beginning as we were planning is we want to be able to see what's inside. We don't want to have a ticket to go through security to help my mom make sure she maneuvers onto her flight. We want to see an opportunity where my daughter and her children are leaving us after visiting grandma and grandpa for a couple weeks, and have the diaper bag and have that last meal and say goodbye. These people want to connect to this airport. They want to see the art. They want to see the world-class barbecue and restaurants and shops that we have. They want to be in the airport. And so it's been a long time coming. Our team with the aviation department, the transportation security administration, our stakeholders have worked together tirelessly to bring this to our community. So we're very excited to offer the visitor program to our community. With that being said, I think that's all I have. One thing I do want to say is it is a scalable program. I've heard a little bit of concern about increases in TSA wait times or parking. This is not a open up the doors and let people just overtake the airport. This is a small amount per hour that we're going to allow in through our doors. They are vetted through the TSA process, making sure safety and security and efficiency for our operation are the number one things that this airport is responsible for. And so those things will not be impacted, but we will be available for those who would like to use the airport. With that, I'll open up to questions. Yep, we are live. So on our website, flykc.com, is a link to the visitor program. From there, you'll be able to utilize your mobile phone, click on the link. You'll answer the questions up to 7 days in advance. You can get your pass. It is good for a 1 hour time slot, but you're available to be in the terminal for 6 hours. You'll have to show your valid driver's license to actually go through security protocol. Same rules as any passenger going through security. You'll go through regular security process. You can only have a personal item, no rolling bags, no luggage, just you and your briefcase or your purse. And you'll go through security, leave your liquids, your unapproved items at the door in your car, and you'll be welcome into our community. Yeah. So in order to make this program a possibility, we aren't the first airport to have this. We're probably about the 25th airport that has this through our nation. We had to make sure we had the right infrastructure. Again, security being paramount. We wanted to make sure everything with TSA requirements was met, so we need to make sure that our passengers or our visitors who are entering into our airport have gone through the appropriate vetting system. We had to procure the process and procure the equipment to do that on the back end, and then work with our TSA partners and our stakeholders to make sure that the program was right size for our airport. So the aviation department has the responsibility with the TSA, Transportation Safety Security Administration, to ensure that we control the volume. So we do have a set number. It's around 10, a couple handfuls of people we're allowing at this time. Again, we can scale it depending on what's going on. If there's security threats, we can turn it off. We are not going to create our own problems by allowing too many people to come through our gates. So we do have that ability, and we will have the responsibility to maintain that.
You talk about the KCI a few years ago, the whole airport was basically nothing inside that would actually when people are going to come here as a destination. Just saying that, what does that mean to you?
That's a great question. There is just a significant difference in experience from our old terminal, the terminal I was raised in, my first job was at, to the current terminal. If you put the old terminal, and you think about it, it's 75 feet wide. So you enter the door, you exited onto your aircraft. Now you had to go through security and all things, but from point to point, 75 feet. The space we're in now is 95 feet wide. We could have literally made it a single line and spaghetti stringed it in here. You're not going to have restaurants and things that people want to see in 75 feet wide space. Here we have an opportunity that really showcases what the city has done, what the community is, how the community is growing, the technological advances. We are a world-class city, a world-class facility. So to see where we've been in 3 years is incredible. So the Guest Pass program will be going through traditional security, not pre-check, but traditional security. Each person that is going to be utilizing the program will have to have their own authorization. So a parent can authorize it or can request it for their minor children, so they can all maybe be under the same pass, but they're all going to be separate. And you're just going to go through security like a traditional. You'll show your pass on your mobile phone at the door. They'll scan it, the TSA VMD agents, and then they will look at your ID and move on from there.